Uber, can you take us to Tombstone?
I haven't got shot yet, so we're doing okay.
Yeah. When are you gonna ever wear that? But she also was a prostitute.
Kind of morbid, aren't you?
So we're having a slight issue. This jack is almost on the ground, and we've got to go all of that way. So what's our game plan, baby?
Well, I'm hoping that we're going to drive up on these blocks here and get that jack up a little higher until we can get it out over the way here. I'm hoping. So let's see how that works.
Okay.
See, Jeff's fancy blocks are multi-purpose.
Like I said, sometimes it's a pain in the butt having a rig this size, but we love it. That was fun, huh?
Yeah, lots of fun. It's always something.
We just needed to get away from our boondocking spot, and that's the problem we had. Well, we kind of rubbed one of the jacks when we came in.
Just softer.
But
though.
it was softer. But this is a little bit more compact.
Yeah.
So.
We wouldn't want to drag that.
No.
No, you gotta be really careful when they're when you're dragging. Yeah.
So, okay. Onward. What's flashing on the dash, baby?
No coolant.
And that's what happened when we were going into Lake Havasu, right?
Yeah.
And it started running hot?
Blew a hose, yeah, but we're running fine. We're gonna pull over, take a look at it here and get a chance real quick.
It looks like we still have stuff in there.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's actually cool. There's no excess pressure. So those are good signs. So maybe just going down that rough, bumpy ass road jarred the sensor or something, or the sensor's going bad. We're good.
We're good?
We're good.
Okay. Where are we going today, babe?
Tombstone.
Tombstone, Arizona. What just happened with our step? Our step just made a weird sound. Did I break it?
There was a rock underneath it.
Oh. So he started the truck up this morning and the light came on the dash again saying that the coolant level was low. So we're going to try to head out. We're going to Tombstone, Arizona today. And right now we are in Benson, Arizona. And it's about 23 miles away from Tombstone. We are at the Valley Vista RV Resort in Benson, Arizona. What do you think is going on, babe?
Oh, I don't know. It might have just been a little air pocket or something. I'll get underneath there and check it later today or something. See if there's a little coolant leak or something. But it only took about a quart, and I never really did go back and top it off when it was cold after we blew the hose. So, I mean, only a quart isn't very much. So Whatever it is, we'll deal with it.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Once again, good thing I'm married to a mechanic. Try not to freak out. Our only transportation is this truck.
Yeah, there's Ubers.
Uber, can you take us to Tombstone?
Get an Uber to hook onto that fifth wheel and haul it around for us. All right, we've come to Tombstone, Arizona.
This is a pretty cool western town. It was founded by a guy that came out here to do mining, and everybody kept telling him that he was crazy for coming out here because there was nothing out here and he was gonna die here. So when he found his first mine and struck it rich, basically he named the first mine Tombstone, and hence the name of the town, Tombstone.
Yeah, it's pretty touristy, but pretty cool. There's a lot of people dressed up in old western stuff, carrying their guns around.
Cowboys and marshals and stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty cool town.
I haven't got shot yet, so we're doing okay.
Yeah, nobody wants his flannel yet.
Yeah, nobody's stealing my flannel.
I don't think they had flannel back then, but
yeah, wasn't
we'll
in
see.
style. I'm setting a trend.
So we just had lunch at Big Nose Kate's Saloon, and that used to be the Grand Hotel here in Tombstone. That's where the McLaury brothers, I think that's how you pronounce their last name, stayed the night before the big shootout at the OK Corral. But they're inside there. It's pretty cool. It's old.
It's really old, really cool. A bunch of old artifacts, and I don't know if you call them artifacts, but just a lot of different old pictures and stuff. Yeah, it's just really cool. And the food was pretty good. And
yeah, it was really good. The beer, yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, and reasonably priced.
Yep. So Big Nose Kate was Doc Holliday's common law wife, but she also was a prostitute, a dancing girl, she was a boarding house owner, and then later on in life she was a baker after Doc Holliday died, and she married, I forgot his name.
Somebody, but anyway,
yeah.
Interesting though.
So she was a busy lady.
At the world famous OK Corral, watch Doc Holliday and Wyatt Earp take on the cowboy gang.
I want you to get a message your pal Holliday.
I don't got time for that.
You're gonna let him know he's got a fight coming, Virgil. 2.
Frank! Frank had his fun. Kate is fine. He's free to go. I want you to get him out of here and let everything settle down.
Well, there are more cowboys in town, Virgil. Word has it they're gunning for you. Looks to me like you could use all the friends you could get.
We can pause up.
Holiday! I got you now, you lunger!
Blaze away, Frank. You're a daisy if you do. McLaury, dead. Tom McLaury, dead. 19-year-old Billy Clanton, dead. Kinda morbid, aren't you? Now in 1887, the year this whole town began to fall apart, after a lifetime of drinking and smoking, well, tuberculosis caught up with yours truly up in Colorado. I don't care to talk about it. When Wyatt died in Los Angeles in 1929, just ahead of his 81st birthday, his final words? Suppose.
thinking about the old Tombstone, the gunfight at the old OK Corral?
I'm glad I wasn't around for it.
They didn't mess around now, did they?
No.
They just started firing. So we've been exploring Tombstone, and we went and saw a reenactment of the shootout at the OK Corral, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, with Wyatt Earp and his brothers and Doc Holliday and the McLaury brothers, right?
Yes, yeah.
McLaury brothers and Clinton, their friend Clinton. He was 19 years old.
Yeah, it was really cool. Actually, that was one of the cheaper things around here. It was $10 a person, and it was quite a tour of a little museum area and stuff, not to mention the show. And then after that show, there was another little show where you go into a
Like
room.
a movie thing,
Kind of a movie reenactment type thing.
And
so
then we
got to
got
see that.
a replica of the newspaper from the day after the gunfight.
Yeah.
So we got a replica of the newspaper, all for $10.
$10
So
a person.
It was kind of good.
Yeah.
For $10 a person. But here in Tombstone, the town burned twice, like burned to the ground twice, and they rebuilt it each time. And now its nickname is the town Too Tough to Die. So yeah, it just won't die. It's an old mining. So Edward Shefflin is the guy that came. I remembered his name now. Well, because I learned it in the movie.
Yeah.
Edward Shefflin was the one that came to the town and found the gold and silver here and struck it rich and started the mining booming here in Tombstone. And that was he came here in 1877.
Man, you remember a lot of facts.
Yes. So, yep. It was pretty cool.
Should we keep exploring?
We should.
Okay.
That is something, baby. You like it? All right.
Later, well, maybe on the way back.
And when are you gonna ever wear that?
That's not the point. You have all kinds of stuff with you that you don't wear.
I wear everything I brought.
Okay, we'll see.
Smitty.
No?
You want it?
Buy it.
Yeah, see, she says buy it.
Buy it. I don't care.
Put it one more time.
You gotta wear it though.
Probably gets commission.
You have to wear it though.
I was shorts and wet tennis shoes, honey.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You're ready to shoot! There, partner! Game's over, partner!
1900. Doesn't say what the high score is here, but I'm thinking 1900.
I'm thinking not.
All right, this is how we're gonna end this video here in Tombstone.
And fitting that we are in the Tombstone, we are in the graveyard. So it was $3 a piece to get in, and they give you a little brochure, and each row it has everybody's name on it and how they died.
Yeah,
I mean, there was
graveyards aren't my place to come. It seems like Nema's like, oh, let's go to the graveyard. I'm like, well, okay.
It's cool though. I mean, this is old. I mean, these people
It is
were in 1880s.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was a long time ago. And there was a lady over here, Margarita. She got killed fighting over a man. I'm like, there's no man worth like getting shot over.
Except for me.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Anyway, it was a great day here at Tombstone.
The wind's blowing, so it's blowing in my face.
It's educational and actually really cool. There was a lot of buildings that you could see features that were there originally, probably after they rebuilt after the fires, of course. But
yeah,
there's lots of really old architecture there. So this is going to wrap up the video.
This is it. We're moving on.
All right. So these people need to do some things for us.
They need to subscribe, hit that like button, comment, share if you want to, and we'll see you next week.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.